Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Undiscovered, where the undiscovered talent of the Carolinas gets their shot at stardom. I'm your host and co-creator, Danielle. Also, I'd love to introduce to you co-host and director of the show, Jack Indigo.
Thank you, Mia, and thanks everyone for watching. Tonight's talent is sure to impress, and also each of you helps us out tremendously in giving you just some of the best talent the Carolinas has to offer.
With that said,
let's start the show.
Off tonight with a very special surprise. We have Brittany Johnson here. She sang in the National Honors Chorus twice already and has been invited to sing in the pre-Olympic choir this year. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It's in London and it's the Olympics. They wanted a whole choir from the ACDA to sing the national anthem for the pre-Olympics.
Right. She'll be singing Adele's hit song, Crazy for You. Take it away, Brittany.
Today, singing loud at your name, you said I'm crazy. If I am, I'm crazy for you. Sometimes sitting in the dark, wishing you were here turns me crazy. But it's you who makes me lose my head. And every time I'm meant to be acting sensible, you drift into my head, turn me into a grumbling fool. Tell me to run an race. If you want me to stop, I'll freeze. And if you want me gonna leave, just hold me closer, baby, and make me crazy for you. Crazy for you. Lately with this state I'm in, I can't help myself but spin. I wish you'd come over, send me spinning closer to you. My oh my, how my blood boils a sweet taste for you. Strips me down bare and gets me into my favorite mood. I keep on trying, fighting these feelings away, but the more I do, the crazier I turn into. Pacing floors and opening doors, hoping you'll walk through and save me, boy, because I'm too crazy for you.
Oh man, that was fantastic. I can see why she's going to sing at the Olympic choir this year. Great job, Brittany. Let's give her another round of applause for her. Next up, we have an NC native, Rosie Bryant. Introduce you to the stage. Nice to meet you, Rosie.
Same here.
So, I heard you'll be reciting one of your poems for us today. What would be the title?
Who did it?
Mm-hmm. And I heard last year that you wrote your first book, If the Shoe Fits, Don't Blame Me.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Well, the book is a collection of poems. Some of it is humorous, some is comedy. Some of it is actually about taking responsibility for bad decisions that we've made.
Oh, that's really sweet. And one more thing, I also heard that you once worked in the U.S. Army and the FBI.
Well, I worked for the FBI first. I spent 20 and a half years in the military, and I spent almost 13 years at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport.
Wow, so we got a veteran with us today. And I probably am going to get killed because now I just compromised her cover. All right, so here's Rosie with Who Did It?
Who did it? Who struck the match that lit up the sky? And who parted the sea and made wet land dry? Who wrote the book so that the blind could see? And who's preparing a mansion for his people eternally? Who spoke to the sea and said, "Peace, be still"? And who served dinner to a multitude with a little boy's meal? When at the feast, who turned water into wine? And who gave the invitation for all to come and dine? Who sacrificed the sun out on a mountaintop high? And who placed the rainbow as a promise in the sky? Who's coming again on a mighty cloud of glory? And who's going to open the book when I begin to tell my story? The question is, who did it? And the answer is, someone who's bigger than you and me.
Oh man, wow, such emotion and power. Good job, Rosie. Let's give her another round of applause, everybody. All right, next up we have an up-and-comer named Josh Harris. Come to the stage, man. What's up, Mr. Harris? So, what will you be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing a song that my wife wrote called Humble.
Oh, and what would your wife's name be?
Her name is Rachel Harris.
Oh, Rachel Harris. Okay, that's really sweet. So, when did your love for music first start?
Well, it started when I was 3 years old. I sang my first song with my dad in church, and heard that. I've listened to it several times over the years, but I got scared when I got a little bit older and realized I was in front of people. Stopped singing, and then when I got older, I realized that I really loved the music. I loved the music of the church and loved God so much that I had to sing for Him. So I fell in love with Southern gospel music, and that's where I've been ever since.
Like I said, you're a man after my own heart, man. All right, so this will be Josh Harris singing Humbled. Let's give him another round of applause. Let's go!
Like a king who laid down his possessions just to wear the beggar's clothes, was my God who came to earth a baby just so He could save a wretch like me. There is nothing I did to deserve it, not one act I did set me free, but the humble righteousness of Jesus, and that day He bought my life from me. about that cross he carried. Think about the day he died. Then think about the price he paid for you and me. And then 3 days he later came alive. There is nothing I did to deserve it. Not one act I did set me free. But the humble righteousness of Jesus, and that day he bought my life from me. Oh, I don't want to forget just what he did for me. And I know that it might be hard to fathom, but he came just to set you free. And there is nothing I did to deserve it. Not one act I did set me free. But the humble righteousness of Jesus, and that day he bought my life from me. It was the humble righteousness of Jesus, and that day he bought my life from me.
Next, we have a seasoned performer in the house. This is Hannah Giordano. Come on up here. I understand you've been in 7 different plays?
3.
3 different plays?
Yes.
One at Thalian Hall, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You-
And Palace.
In the Palace? That's right. Do you have a favorite?
I probably like the one at Palace better because we actually got to write part of the play and put it in there. So it was pretty neat making up your own character and stuff.
All right, so you got screenwriting experience as well. Well, go ahead and wow the crowd with your song. This is There Is a Fountain by Hannah Giordano. Go ahead.
There is a fountain filled with blood drawn from Emmanuel's veins, and sinners plunge beneath that blood, lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains, lose all their guilty stains, and sinners plunge beneath that blood, lose all their guilty The dying thief rejoiced to see that fountain in his day. And there may I, though vile as he, wash all my sins away, away.
wash all my sins away. Redeeming love has been my theme and shall be till I die.
Oh, wow. That was fantastic, Hannah. Good job. Let's give her another round of applause. Next up, we have something a little bit different from a singer. We have a rapper named Rah-Blo. Come to the stage, man.
What's up, what's up?
Nice to meet you, Rob. All right, I'm a little biased. I know Rob, so. All right, so Rob, let's know a little bit more about you. I heard in 2010 that you were #1 on MySpace in North Carolina. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, man, what was your song?
I had a song called Stuck on You and a couple more that I was promoting.
Oh, man, that's nice. And one more thing, man. Right before you perform, he has a personal quote that I just love. Honestly, can you tell us what is your personal quote?
It's to keep your eyes on the camera lens, stay focused.
You hear it. All right, here's Rah-Blo singing All Right, Okay.
Woo. Let's do it. Play that. Hey. All right. It's one of them positive songs, man. Everybody who got faith in God, this your song. Hey, yeah. I say just raise your glass up and make a cheer. Toast to the ones who we love that ain't make it cheer. And raise your glass up and make a cheer. And let's be happy for the reason that we even here. Now let go. All right, okay. It's all right, okay. When you in the dark, just keep searching for a brighter day. All right, okay. All right, okay. Your problems turn to blessings when you're facing God. Anyway, let go. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, okay. It's all right, okay. Okay. I say it's okay. All right. Okay. Go. Don't let nobody tell you it ain't all right. All right. Just think about that work you put in on them long nights. Where that came from, faith and ambition. Now you ballin' like the heat. You can stay in your kitchen. How that feel? I bet it feel good, don't it? How it feel to overcome the worst and conquer your opponents? Was working check to check, then you finally got a bonus. Thought your work was overlooked, then you noticed that they noticed. Your destiny is on the camera lens. Stay focused, nobody see it better than you. You gotta scope it. Positivity, if it's bad, don't promote it. Forget your past. Listen, man, being sad ain't a motive. Raise your glass up. Make it cheer. Toast to the ones who we love that ain't make it cheer. Raise your glass up and make it cheer. And let's be happy for the reason that we even here. Now let go. All right, okay. All right, okay. When you in the dark, just keep searching for a brighter day. All right, okay. It's all right, okay. Your problems turn to blessings when you're facing God. Anyway, let go. Okay. It's all right, okay. Okay, it's all right, okay. Go, okay. I say, sir. All right. Okay. Your problem's just a waste of time. Throw them away. Now hold it. Hey, didn't you notice this your first full year without you seeing a notice? Man, they so bogus. They tryna bring you down. It's always a smiling hater trying to make you switch to frown. Sport game, Gatorade, it's done all on top of them now. Have faith through the strongest of time whenever you question how. And smile with your Kool-Aid face on. Smile brighter than the sun. Get your pretty day on. Love your jewelry, that's your icing. Like you put a cake on. Materialistics won't stick around even with some tape on. Raise your glass up and make a cheer. Toast to the ones who we love that ain't make it cheer. Raise your glass up and make a cheer. And let's be happy for the reason that we even here. Now let go. Alright, okay. Hey, when you in the dark, just keep searching for a brighter day. It's alright, okay. Hey, it's alright, okay. Your problems turn to blessings when you're facing God anyway. Let go.
All right, good job, Rah-Blo. All right, next up, we're going to spice things up here. We're going to have a comedian join us on the stage. Let me introduce you, Pastor Robert Frank. Nice to meet you, Mr. Frank. All right, well, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, man? When's the first time you got into acting?
Well, I guess it was about 6 or 7 years ago. I got into acting because I took my daughter to an audition and wound up auditioning myself and got a call back.
Oh, you sly dog. So you're a pastor, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I'm the pastor of Little Promise Missionary Baptist Church in Ashland, North Carolina. I've been there for 6 years now.
Ah, that's nice. You know what's funny? He sounds like Steve Harvey, too. So here we go. Pastor Robert Frank.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Reverend J.T. Utuff. And I want to talk just a little bit about some problems we having in the church. I said, where my congregation at here now? Anyway, I want to talk to you, brothers and sisters, especially on hot days. Please, when you come to church on Sunday morning, put deodorant on. Some folks raise their arms and knock out more people than Benny Hill. And secondly, if you must eat breakfast before you come to church on Sunday morning, please, sir, and please, ma'am, brush your teeth. I know Kirk Franklin said you look much better when you smile, but bacon, eggs, and toast look better on your plate than between your teeth. Coming in here green. And the third thing, and finally, is letting loose gas in the church. And some of you ushers, I know you've been letting it go because you've been trying to usher folk up to the front of the church and they've been stopping halfway. I know you've been doing it. And I know some of you choir members been doing it because on some Sunday mornings you're singing loud and out of tune. Trying to hide the sound, but you can't hide the smell. That cloud that's coming from the choir loft is not the glory of God. And some of you preachers, yeah, I know I am. Well, I want you to know that when you jump up and sneeze and let it go and try to get a little bit loud so the congregation can... Oh, I did that. Anyway, some of you need to come to the water and wash all your sins away. And some of you need to find some soap and water and wash all them stains away. There's a good reason why they call it good hygiene. And so you won't run people away from the church when they come in and you say, hygiene. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. And please, listen to me. Get clean before you come to church. Round and round, round and round.
I must say, you were looking very handsome in that suit, Mr. Frank. Thank you so much again for coming up here. Next up, we have our grand finale for the evening. It's Linda Snyder. She's a Montana-born singer whose love for music started at the age of 13. How are you doing today?
Great, how are you?
I'm good. I understand you do something every Friday over at Oak Island.
We do. We have a little get-together at a Moose Lodge, and I get to play there on Friday nights with my friends, so we have a great time.
So you had a pretty late night last night, right?
We did, but it's great to be here.
Well, I'm glad you came out today. Now, you'll be singing... Oh, God.
When you say nothing at all.
Yes, when you say nothing at all, this is Linda Snyder.
Great, thank you. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart without saying a word. You light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I feel when you don't say a thing. Your smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me ever I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people laughing out loud, but when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's been said between your heart and mine. Your smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me never I fall. Now you say it best when you say nothing at all.
Thank you again, Linda Snyder.
I know. Wasn't she great? Everybody, let's give another round of applause for her.
And thank you again to all the talent that has come out here today. We couldn't have done it without you. What do you think, Jack? Do you think we have an undiscovered talent for Hollywood?
Oh, I believe we do. Hollywood better watch out, because they don't know what's coming for them. I would also like to take this time to thank each and every viewer who helped to make this possible. Your views really help keeping us going and finding the best talent in all the Carolinas. So thank you very much. Also, I would like to thank a couple sponsors that helped make this program possible. Coastal Insurance and Charlotte Electric. Also, I'd like to thank Planet Fun for letting us shoot on location. And a very special thanks to David Pickett, whose vision helped create this show. So thank you very much.
It also would not be possible without each and every one of you, our viewers. So thank you very much again from Undiscovered.
Also, if you really like the show and you want to see more, then why not call up to ATMC and just tell them that you really love the show and you want to see more. It will help us out immensely.
And that's our show for tonight. Thank you so much again. See you next time.